Oh man.
There we go. We're live. Sorry, guys. Had some technical difficulties. YouTube didn't want to give me the streaming key. I had to refresh it after the third time trying it. So we are
No
live
key
right now.
for you.
We are live.
No key.
Loki's not here.
Oh, no keys either.
Season 2's coming up of Loki.
Oh, well, I'm watching the Ragnarok. That's pretty good too.
I just finished that series.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no RCs in those TV shows, so let's talk RC.
What? Wait, was there one?
I don't know. I don't think
I'm thinking
Ragnarok has RCs in it.
it's new. It's new age.
I know the newest Ghostbusters has RCs in it.
Yeah, which is a good movie, by the way.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, they're
that
making
last
a new one.
one.
They're making a
Yeah,
follow-up for it.
Oh, they're making a follow-up for the second new one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully they have RCs in that one too.
I do too. I hope they have our season it too. Probably
Surprised there's not that many RCs in movies.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. When you go to the RC community and find out how many RCs are in there, I found a whole bunch the other day.
There's
Oh,
a
really?
whole bunch of them. Because you got to think, not just because you see the picture, or RC in the picture, you got to think they use RCs with a camera on top of it also.
Yeah, but I mean like cars, and you know what I
Oh.
mean. I mean like cars.
They're
Yeah, I
always
know
using-
they're filming drones and all that shit, but
They're also using servos a lot too for special effects creatures.
I'm sure they live on servos.
Oh yeah.
So we have Bruno BRC in there, Corey's in there, Curtis D, Dom Von Franz, Footwiz, Gems Hobby, Psycho 13 Garage, Radioactive Scale RC. How you doing, bud? Canadian Buddy and Unknown RC's in there. How you guys doing?
Hard.
And Unknown is with us also.
Oh, I gotta do this.
So I know I've seen you Tuesday. So, but I'll ask again, Brad, how was your week so far?
Slow.
Slow. And I know you just released a video on which
Yeah,
card you released your video.
I finished the wild one. I
Okay.
found out that it has a weird brake on it. Actually, it does have a brake. I don't have to press it in reverse to get it. As soon as I let off the trigger to go forward, it brakes immediately.
That's called drag brake.
Yeah. It drag brakes my car.
Okay.
And that's a jumper setting on the ESC.
Yes, and I think I can change it a little bit too, but I don't know if it'll.
You can take it off from this side and go onto this side. That's all you got to do.
Well, it breaks very, very hard.
Yeah,
Of course.
But you probably got it at 100%.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't set it
it's
with
a
any-
non-adjustable 80 amp ESC.
You can have it forward brake reverse crawl mode or no brake just forward reverse. There's three
I go
modes:
with,
jumper
I go
off,
no brake.
jumper on one side, or jumper on the other side.
oh, okay.
I'd
So I
rather have
can
some
go with no
drag
brake.
brake. I'd rather have some drag brake.
So tonight I'm gonna talk about a bunch of stuff. We might start talking about Tamiya. I did find out something about Tamiya because there is a difference on some TT01. I know TT01. I know there's a bunch of difference: TT01D, TT01R, TT01, and then there's TT01.
RRR. There's a whole bunch of trim levels, Frank.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not talking about its Type E. The TT01 Type E and TT01, big difference between the two. And I'll tell you the main difference between the two. If I come here before Brad spoils the beans on everything. But basically,
pretty bad,
this is a
spoiling the beans.
TT01R or TT01. So TT01R is for race. So I believe the TT01 had super mini shocks, but it had. What is the difference between the race and the normal one, Brad?
One has friction dampers and one has would have oil fill. IMAX bulk.
And that's it.
So
Wow.
what I found out today is this, because I was looking at this and I was looking at the manual on this. And then I found out that I'm saying, wait a minute, that makes no sense because I have a TT01 here and it does not have that middle brace. That middle brace actually came from, and I'll show you guys. It came from the TT01 Type E. The TT01 Type E has that brace. So if ever you see somebody, and you don't need that brace, but it's there for reinforcement, and the front end is different also. So the front, you see the front bulkhead is a little bit different here.
Yeah, right.
So the foam is a little bit different on the old one. But that's the main.
Where's the brace again, Tank? I wasn't looking.
Right here in the center.
Right in the center.
Oh, it's the center
Fine.
brace. Oh, okay, it goes all the way across.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Or
other
up
one
and
does
down,
not
I
have
mean.
it. This is the new TT01. When you buy the Euro truck and all that, you get this. So
Get
this is
that.
the one you would get is this type.
The E could stand for endurance too.
Because I'm still thinking about getting one. So,
They're not that expensive, Keith.
yeah, I know.
What's nice with the TT01 is there's different modes that you can actually have on it. Oh, it doesn't show on this manual. I think it showed on the other one. Or was it on my original one manual? Yeah, I think it was on my original manual.
Does the TT01R have that brace too?
No,
No,
No. Okay.
but I don't think you can find a TT01R anymore. This is the TT01. See, no R, no nothing on it.
Yeah.
And these have coil spring dampeners, but there's, and I can't see it.
The brace
There's
is,
a place where you could actually see the different modes or different setups that you could do on the wheelbase on this. Now we're
the
sure.
brace, Tank, the brace would probably be better than the shocks anyways. I mean, you can always get the shocks later.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
end of my Tamiya talk for tonight.
But the Tamiya, you can have, if you put longer shocks, it will be a little higher. You can have it wider by changing the hex. There's different hex that comes with it. So you can actually have a wider stance. And also you can play with the wheelbase, have two different wheelbase with it just by flipping the A-arms along, around. That's the way to get different wheelbase on those TT01.
Yeah,
Right,
I
Brad?
watched the build.
You watch what?
Oh, I said I watched some builds and the Euro truck had the different wheelbase and everybody put it like the stock wheelbase and they were messing up and had to redo it.
they should probably use the long wheelbase on the trucks.
JD, what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they were doing. They were screwing up like that.
JD's asking what's the price difference? Well, right now they're pretty much all type E, but you'll get a type P or a type ED, or they all have that type brace nowadays. So when you look at them, you can actually see type D has drift, so you will get better. You'll get bearings with it.
And oil filled dampers.
What's up, Cape Cod?
Oh, with D
The D gets oil filled dampers.
and the brace?
Yes, and
Oh.
oil dampers. So it's to me, it's better to pay the extra from the D to the normal one,
Yeah, because it's already there, right?
because you will end up paying 30, like even more, $60 more just to get the extra parts. But it's not $60 more that you're actually paying for the car.
Yeah, and then you have to wait and all that other shit for the parts to come in. Everything's in the box with the D.
Yeah, with the D, you get some Ds come with lights on them.
And the bearings.
They have bearings and they have oil filled
Want
dampers.
the D.
Because you know the bearings are gonna fit. You could order wrong bearings somehow. You know, you might do that. Who knows?
Good.
Well, they come with bearings, so you would have the right.
No, I
bearings.
mean, if you order just a regular and then, you know, try to order bearings on the side. I want a cheeseburger with bearings on the
Corey is saying congratulations on the semi-truck speed challenge.
Oh, thank you, Corey.
Yeah, thank you, Corey.
He
And I
cheated.
did- And I did end up going to the bank today to do some deposits and all that, so I will be sending either tonight or tomorrow morning, the money to the winner.
Man, that new park I went to. Oh,
Yeah, it looked pretty sweet there, Keith.
yeah, I haven't, no, I haven't posted anything yet, John.
And
Didn't you go to a park the other day in a short or a video on
No, I haven't posted anything yet on the park yet. John.
I thought you did.
Mm-mm.
Or
Well-
it might have been somebody else.
Yeah, it was somebody else.
well, he did change a fridge today and went to sell his
Yeah,
Kyosho,
no one
but
showed up.
it was a no-show.
Yeah, my the HPI, I don't know if it's gas, but I don't know if it was 2-cycle or nitro, but it is gas.
Hey, Randy.
Apparently there's 2 stores called the same place, but one's in Liberty Hill and one's in Bertram. So it's like he went to the Bertram one and I went to the Liberty Hill one.
The Corey says my TTO2D came with bearings, oil shocks, TBL04, which is the ESC, and a light kit, which is nice.
Right.
That's the last ESC that they made for their kids.
The TBL04, yeah.
I have one still lying around.
So since everybody's here, I have a question.
Oh,
48.
Almost.
I say 4.
No, it's not a number question.
Okay.
Squirrel.
It's not a RC's a number. Well, I got our numbers, but does oh guys, you fucked me up. Sorry, Tony. You can't speak. Oh,
Is it a
Sir
green
Palat
truck?
says hi.
no.
Yeah, Randy.
Does chlorine water mess up electronics or anything?
No.
Everything's waterproof.
Yeah, the only thing you don't want to do is salt water.
Okay.
Chlorine is fine.
Yeah, but I
Just
think
a-
you should
just-
still, I think you
Wash it
should
out.
still rinse it because
Yeah.
Yeah, after. Yeah, I'm gonna rinse it after.
Definitely flush it
Yeah.
and then re-grease it because it's such a corrosive.
Yeah.
It is a corrosive thing, so don't take
I
any
haven't done that
chances
to my
with it.
Stampede yet, but I will.
Why are you planning on taking one of your RCs in a pool?
Oh, down a river.
But what about the chlorine? What does the chlorine come into the?
It's a man-made river, so it's like it's like one of them fountain pools that squirt up, but it's a river that goes down. So yeah, Beanfield and Duckman are gonna go down the river.
Are you going to send the RC car down a lazy river?
Yep.
yeah,
No one yelled at me yet, so it's like I'll make sure the tires are clean.
You know, you should get a boat or maybe a pontoon or something like that. It'd be better on the lazy river.
Oh, damn it, I got that little raft.
If you take two Coke bottles or those big friggin' jugs that Brad always drinks and put it there, put a piece of wood, you'll have a perfect pontoon.
I got a real nice raft tank. That's a good idea. I'm going to bring the raft over there and let them go down the river in the raft like it's whitewater rapids. That's
Not
a good
problem.
idea.
I like sharing my idea. Make sure you just send the royalties towards my way.
Okay,
More
Randy
ideas.
says,
Yeah.
nope, even salt water don't hurt anything if it's done right. Just more maintenance after.
Bullshit.
No, if you go in the salt water and you rinse it right away, you should have no problem. But if you
Yeah.
leave it sitting there, yes, it will
Right.
have a
Rust
problem.
out, right?
And that's what Randy says with proper maintenance. If you don't do the maintenance right after, you will have problems.
I'm just speaking to look electronics.
Yeah, I'm speaking like rubber seals and shit, it'd probably be okay. Cause you know, you go swimming with masks on and everything. So
You go everywhere with a mask on.
yeah.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm an old ninja. That's why.
But yes, if you put a battery into salt water, but let me tell you, it takes a lot of salt water. It will slowly drain the battery and you will see bubbles coming up. That's mean it's shorting and it's draining itself.
That's what I do when I have to get rid of one.
Okay.
Put it in salt water, cut the lead off.
I thought you just like cover it in alcohol, wash it out with alcohol.
No,
My wife got a new phone because matter of fact, we were out on the beach running my sand bash with sand paddles on. She was taking pictures. She dropped it in the water.
Oh,
She got a new phone. She had one of them life cases. So I was gonna show pictures, but they're gone.
Okay, next subject. I received an email and the future is brushless. So it is here. It just arrived. We talked about this, man, a while back on RC Talk,
if you
that Traxxas is not going to be selling any more RCs with the VXL, not the VXL, the brushed version.
the brush version, yeah.
But they still will be having the ESCs and the brush motors available.
That's good because
I talked to a hobby shop. I talked to 2 hobby shop owners, and that's what they both told me.
Yeah, but on ready to runs, it's going to be brushless.
Yes, yes, on
Yeah.
the kits, yes. But I'm just saying, if you don't, you
want
know,
to upgrade, right?
or you thinking to yourself, "Oh crap, now I have to go to this brushless system."
Yeah.
No, they're still going to be available.
I think it's because the brushless system is so advanced now and costs really went down. It's more affordable for them to actually start selling brushless system instead of brush system now.
Yeah.
Yeah, from a warranty standpoint, brushless lasts so much longer.
Yes.
Now here's the question: the VXL, wasn't that 3S in the 4-wheel drive?
yes,
Yeah.
This is only going to be 2S.
yeah.
Yes.
And you
But
can even
that's
put another
still-
high drive in it.
Yeah, but they had to do something to keep the cost low because they promised we're changing everything to brushless, but the cost will not go up.
This is to simply
Yeah,
get
so
rid
they're
of the
dropping it to-
XL5 and the
Yes.
old 12 turn.
Yes.
Like I feel like the Bronco.
I was just wondering because it's a brushless system. So that means that you're going to have the VXL and this new brushless system.
Yes,
correct.
that's
It's
correct.
going to be the budget.
BL2.
This is budget entry, just like the brushed version was. This
Okay,
replaces the brush.
okay. All right.
That's
This
not
is
the only
entry
thing
level.
they did to it. They also added new more cold-proof plastics on it. They hubs are
They
different.
put the HD, the
Yeah,
extreme
they put the
HD
HD
suspension
kit on
drive
it.
one.
Yeah. And I think I think right now the whatchamacallit is better looking than the other one. The Rustler. I think the Rustler's better looking.
And this is the main reason they've done it is for warranty purposes and it's more efficient and runs longer time. Because people were, I guess, complaining or they were breaking and
You're
then
not
they
gonna
were
make
going-
anybody happy because they with the brushes, that's gonna cost more money. I can't afford that.
But it's not, this system will not cost them more money than the brush system.
I know, I know that, but somebody's gonna complain about it regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I still
yeah,
want to
yeah, it
run
is.
nickel metal.
Yeah, it is because now that I've been buying my brushless cars and I'm getting a new one, it's got this system. I got to buy a separate battery. That's where
right.
the problems. That's where people are. Some people are going to be, oh, there are people like that, but that'll still take the nickel metals. So
Yes,
there's
we'll
not
take
that
the new-
problem either.
Randy says, I'm waiting to see if Traxxas will come out with a brushless crawler system of their own.
Brushless crawler, yeah, that would be a good idea for their TRX4.
I bet you that's gonna be
Competitors.
the new thing. Bet you.
Maybe
Traxxas moves slower than everyone else.
on releasing stuff, yeah.
And just development, like,
But keep in mind,
They're-
they've been using their Castle creation there for some of their ESCs for a while. Maybe this is
yeah,
kind of a Castle creation. We don't know what's under here.
Yeah.
Hello, EE. Maybe this type of system will leak down to the crawlers,
Well, it will eventually.
but then people going to want it to do 3S because people averagely run 3S on the crawlers.
Well, it's phase one. I mean, they're going to start from somewhere.
But see,
Before you walk.
this BLS2, they're advertising for the ESC and motor combo for $100. That's not bad.
And a fan part, how much is the fan extra?
I don't know, but let's see how fast.
Probably,
the
probably,
is.
probably $20.
It's 27
Traxxas.
miles an hour for them.
So
Traxxas doesn't run a lot of fans though. Until you get to the X-Max and stuff like that.
They do have a fan for this though, Josh.
Yeah, you can get it aftermarket, but they
Yeah,
usually.
that's what I'm saying. It's like
don't run.
$20,
Yeah.
$25.
anybody want to guess the motor KV?
I think it was
20.
3,300.
Oh no, it's 3,300. Yeah.
3,300 kV. And it is sensorless. Anybody know is it 4-pole or 6-pole? It has to be.
I'll be back in a tick.
It's probably a 4-pole. If I had to take a guess.
It's going to be less cogging if it is.
The motor, you know what? The motor looks still brought like it's a brush system, even though it's brushless. It looks brushed like.
There's the integrated cooling fan. That's interesting to see this in a brushless system because usually on a brushless, you don't have slots. And they have the quick
course.
connect motor plug.
Proprietary plug again.
Yep.
Yeah, proprietary.
Of course.
So let's see here. Pair of scissors and bolt connectors. We go.
Yeah.
John will do whatever he can just to get around it if he needs to. 14 gauge wire.
But if you think about it, a lot of races, place that you races, they limit you at 2S anyways.
Right.
So this is perfect for that.
I would think you could change the gearing on this.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You can change
Yeah.
the gearing on all of them. There's the fan.
That fan fits right onto the ESC.
Yeah, they have a lead already on the ESC for it.
The pictures are not showing up here, but that's okay.
But I bet you John is probably right, 20, 25 bucks.
And somewhere on here, that's where the fan connects.
Yeah, they don't show the wires.
Not yet.
I'm lazy. I just use Traxxas batteries in Traxxas vehicles. That's what EE says.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think it's good for the industry?
I think they should have had a switch on it. I
There
don't
is a
like them
switch.
little.
There
Yeah,
is
that's a little,
tiny switch.
yeah, but I don't like them. I like the regular.
Programming them
Which
as a
switch?
Wire a switch into your power plug. There you go.
Yeah, but
I know,
still,
but it's programming them is a pain in the dick. Even the Axial 5.
Yeah.
That's programming. With a little blue button, 5 blinks, crawler mode, 3 blinks, it's this mode.
What does the people in the chat think about this? What do you guys think about this in the chat, guys? Are you happy that Traxxas?
I think it's interesting that that they put more durability into it, which was a right thing to do. Just the car itself.
And that's on the upgrades for the dry shafts and all that.
Yeah, but they don't have adjustable things on it. They're stuck in one position, but you can easily change that. But I'm just saying that the hubs and all that, all the stuff that breaks more easily is now stronger.
Yeah, and I think they did that to compete against Arma, because Arma has been kicking their ass in durability test or durability.
Yeah.
And I think they had to step up and change something on their brand.
And that's why they're using the plastic for better for cold
Mhm.
on it. It's still very slow. I leave the higher gear most of the time doing slow crawling, as low gear is crazy low with my setup. That's what Randy says.
Mm.
I'm sure if John got a new one of these, he'd try the system out just to see how it worked.
Yeah.
Before he replaced it.
I'd try it out, but it probably wouldn't be in there long, unless depends on which class I'm running.
Derp von Fon says, to me, brushed shouldn't even exist in these rigs anymore. I kind of agree.
So do I.
Right.
Even the Amazon little tiny cars you get for $100 now come with brushless. Pretty much all of them.
I think the only thing that I would want brushed would probably some kind of like, say, an accessory like a blower or like I don't know, something like that, like a PTO.
I still think they have a place in the market.
I do believe a brush motor still have a place in the market for sure.
I mean, you take vehicles like the TF2 and some of the Tamiya light builds that just doesn't have the internals to carry the strength.
Well, they do have
Instead of a brushless.
gears that take brushless real well.
There you go. I knew
True,
Brad was gonna say that.
but you know, a lot of people are more focused on getting the cheapest RTR available for people that are new to the hobby to get them started. And then, I mean, that to me, that's kind of part of it. Okay, so you're going to buy something for $200 to $300 to get into the hobby, learn it. Then you're going to start upgrading it to the brushless or whatever.
The average kit is with everything said and done. The average kit is around $250.
Right. But you're still flirting with that. Is it going to have brushed or brushless in it? So, I mean, maybe this forces the industry to raise the beginning RTR startings.
Yep.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of people who like to build their own. I like to build the kits.
When do you think Tamiya is going to start swapping to brushless, Brad?
I don't know, but they are definitely swapping into different hardware.
Hardware, like going to hex?
Yeah, let alone that took them to do.
And some of their kits now, or more of them, are starting to come out with ball bearings. Believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, no idea.
Hey, there he is. What's up, Kurt?
What's up, guys?
And
Hey, go, Kurt.
All right.
And just in case some people did not watch my last video, I kind of have a problem with my TTO.
Spotlight yourself.
Oh, spotlight. Okay. I
It
kind of
looks like it looks all good. Nothing's broke.
Oh, it's wonderful. I did put kind of the wheel back kind of together, but it's not. But it's kind of. I don't want to flip it because I put all the parts in the battery tray. But like this is the front tower. It's all detached.
Hey, Nathan.
So
I didn't read directions because I know in every direction on every RC car says beware of your surroundings.
yeah, I was. It's just I was getting so pissed. I was getting so pissed I could not get it to hook. I was going 35. As soon as I hit 35, the car was going poof, like doing a pirouette, like just like spinning out. What the heck? Like I was even trying to go slow as fast as I could. But as soon as I reach a certain speed, the car just did a donut. Like, come on. And then I go, okay, I'm just gonna gun it. Like I don't give a shit. So I just gunned it, and then I heard bang right into the garbage can. And it kind of hit kind of on the side because it started sliding, and it just crumbled everything. Like even I had 2 posts in the front, one's
Hey,
missing.
radioactive. I didn't see that.
Eric, I think a lot of people have that problem, right, Kurt?
So it's about 50 bucks. So all the parts are ordered. I should get it by next Thursday, and it's about 50 bucks of damage.
So
So
Bill, hey, Frank, you should probably see if he was in last Tuesday. See if
I just sent him, I just told him to email Tank.
Thank you, Josh.
Did you just send Nathan to do that?
Yeah, I just said,
Okay.
send an email to the Tank RC at Gmail. I don't have his email.
so
JD's, what's up?
The panel's getting big, Frank.
that's okay.
I like it.
The more the merrier. As long as people behave and don't talk out of turn, we're all good.
You're muted, Swamp.
You're fucked, Brad.
Can't hear you anyways, Keith.
You're muted, Swamper.
You're muted, Bill.
There it is.
So are you, Dwayne?
Mitchell's is also muted.
Yeah, he mutes himself all the time.
He
though, I
mutes
think.
himself all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean it this time, I swear.
Oh,
JD says
I'm over here
maybe-
talking and I'm like, it's cosmetic damage. It's
Cosmetic.
fine.
right. little duct tape. Get on. Go.
You know,
so.
couple wire
Don't you have,
ties
like-
and glue.
Since the TTO2 is out of commission, I decided to do some work on the TTO1
There
type
you go.
R. So I did upgrade the gearing on this. I did upgrade the motor on this. I got my 7-cell ready. It is a brush system. And tomorrow I should be hitting the road with that and doing a speed run with that one.
Once you start one car, you can't switch to another.
Right.
I never switched. If you look at the video, my first video was the TTO1 was the brushed and the TTO2 was the brushless. My first video. And that's the one I ran a bad NIM battery. My battery was bad, so I only reached 17 miles an hour. And the reason I'm doing it is I don't want to be the last guy down there. Right now, I'm the last one. I've been there for 3 weeks now.
Forever.
Ah,
I have to do my run tomorrow and do better than 17 miles an hour with this thing.
I thought it was 12.
Or was it 12? Yeah, it might have been 12.
He was 12, but the next
Don't
guy I
add
think
5
is
mile an hour
17.
for cosmetics.
Hey, radioactive, why?
See you, sir. Chirp a lot.
Hey, Mitch, what your brother looked upset while you were doing that run that hit 107.
He's fine.
He's fine.
It's just all cosmetic.
He had a cloud on his face the entire time.
It's all
Just his
cosmetic.
normal look.
Mitchell, do we all need to check and see if you dumped a video right before you got on here again?
Yeah, right.
No, not this time. No.
Queenie's
What's up,
here.
Queenie?
James is here.
So
Hey,
Mitchell,
Queenie.
Mitchell, I
Queenie?
just got your email, Mitchell, so I will put you in the list for next week so people don't have to send you an email.
Oh.
what's up, James?
I was wondering why
What's up,
radioactive.
E?
If anybody
What was
wants to come into here, please send me an email at thetankrc@gmail.com and I'll send you an invite. The tank.
Got another secret handshake and a passcode.
Hey, Dirk.
Yeah.
Sure.
James, what's up? Derp. I gotta say hi to everybody. Hello, everybody in the chat.
Yeah, it's quicker.
Got a
Hello,
long way to
everybody.
go. We've got 20 people in
Because
there.
there's a lot of them right now.
Was late.
Participant. Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, I'm doing the Keith. I got glue everywhere.
I'm missing.
Did
I've
you
been
leave it
working
open in
so
the
much.
drawer?
I've been missing everybody's videos too.
Yeah, it's sticking.
Oh.
I'm just not making a mess. I am drywall taping a body.
Oh, so you got the shoe.
Ah.
Yeah, it'll stay.
Doo-doo
I
finger.
would love to have what you have, Matt.
6,000. Yeah.
I would
Yeah, that's
love
what
to
I
have
got. E6000.
Yeah.
What would you like to get, Matt? Brad?
I would like to have the old school machines to refinish a commutator on a brush motor.
Okay.
Eric, I give you a little tip after you do that. Don't eat
Mhm.
popcorn because sometimes you get that fiberglass and it gets stuck in between your teeth and your gums and you don't know. what it is.
Fiberglass.
Yeah.
I'm not using fiberglass. I'm using
Yeah.
drywall tape.
It's fiberglass.
Well, I got
Drywall
rubber
tape
gloves
is
on anyway.
fiberglass.
That's why I buy rubber gloves.
He's safe. He always wear rubber when he's hard at work.
He's fiberglassing.
For me, hell no.
He's got 5 kids.
Uh,
No,
Yeah.
I have 7. I have 7. Get it right.
I'm saying
Don,
that hurts in your teeth.
Dirt
This one's
Von
different.
Fon says brush should be a downgrade option.
No, brushless should always be an upgraded option.
It depends. A basher should get a brushless system.
Yeah.
And I think on all the cars, the three models they're saying is not going to be brushless. I completely agree. That
Well,
they should-
but you're forgetting about like newcomers to the Harley and stuff that aren't used to going like 60, 70 mile an hour. So a brush motor for them to come in and break in bashing is a
But
perfect.
it's on 2S, Sean.
Yeah, but it's on 2S maximum on those ESCs. So you're
Yeah,
not
but
going to go
still-
60.
Yeah, but even at that, you still want like for all bashers to become brushless, it's like it's forgetting about the new people.
I'm getting high the wrong way.
Because the old ESCs, they had a brush system and you could put 3S on them and you would theoretically go as fast as what they're putting in right now on 2S.
What do you got in your truck, Sean? Is it brushed or brushless?
Brush.
Brush.
I don't know. The only brushless vehicle I own is my Bomber.
I was just curious on the big trucks.
In some respects, the brushed is more durable than some brushless.
I don't think so.
When it comes to water and stuff, if you have those openings in the brushless ones, they'll get screwed up.
It all depends on the brushless system you use because some of them are waterproof, but some of them they are closed. But as long as you don't have the sensor wire, a brushless system would last longer in water and mud than a brush system would.
Definitely lasts longer in mud, that's for sure.
Yeah, Keith.
Son, I can burn up a brushless motor in a weekend of racing.
You do that all the time. It's nonstop with you.
No,
I've burnt several
don't-
brushless motors.
I don't burn them up all the time, but there's times when I do turn them up a little bit because I need
Or
a little
brush.
bit, and yeah, it comes off the track, and I can smell it and see the heat coming off it. Yeah, that motor's coming out. I don't care. It's done. I'm putting a new motor in.
Then you have the ones that obliterate all bearings and they explode.
Well, that happens too.
Yeah, but that's
do.
just Arma because they use the Spectrum motor that blows that bearing all the time.
Yep.
Somebody mentioned a little while ago in the comments, and I did not agree with that. I forgot to read it, but he said that Arma will always blow Traxxas out of the water because
Yeah.
they use Spectrum electronics.
I saw that.
I don't agree with that because I think some of the Spectrum should not be there, and they play the game of proprietary stuff
Yeah.
also.
I guess. I agree. Like my Bomber has got Axial Vanguard system in it. And that Vanguard system is probably one of the best brushless systems about. And then as soon as Axial got took over by like Horizon, then that was done away with, and everything was Spectrum. Like a lot of people don't even realize Axial used to make their own brushless system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because that company bought all those companies, they had to amalgamate and put some companies together. So, and it's business sense to actually do that. You can't own two companies that do the same thing and compete within your own company.
Yeah.
What the, for the love of pick,
Yes. Where did your piece
Yeah.
go?
No.
my man. Huh? What?
Okay. Another thing that's coming out is the Rlaarlo, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, the Rlaarlo.
Rlaarlo.
And that's a
Better
pretty,
if it was
Rlaarlo.
green. You got a
That'll
green
take-
one?
I don't know if it's a green one, but I know that that little thing takes 3S.
So this little tiny thing they've started selling is
That's
on
what she
special
said.
for $199 US, which is a pretty good price. But it is a 1/12, but it's still a nice size. It's pretty close to 1/10.
Oh.
But it's on special for $199.
It's very durable too.
So is it tiny or is it a good size?
It's 12 scale.
Well,
Well,
Well, still.
if you look at the size of freaking what Axial brought up with that, like what they said was 1/18 scale freaking Capra or something. That thing's massive. So that thing depends on who you have the scale ruler.
I have not watched any videos of who some
have.
people. I'm sure if you do some AMD12 YouTube search,
Stripper virgin?
you'll find some different stuff for this car. So it's got a lot of cool stuff, cool options. Does come in 3 different colors. Here's a red and yellow. Here's kind of a purple wheels. So he's got some purple and pink,
No green.
and black and red.
It actually jumps quite well too.
or even 30.
New cars should have at least
decent,
green
decent
options.
little basher, actually. I've seen a lot of people run them.
But on their other car, the AK917, when it came out, they had a challenge. They had a thing for speedrun challenge. This guy, they did not do a speedrun challenge. What they decided to do is a sky high leap challenge.
Yeah.
Break stuff challenge.
Yeah. Break stuff and like that, you can buy more parts from us.
Yeah.
So best flight award for the longest airtime. So guys, do your video and do it in slow-mo, but not in slow-mo that they can notice. So you
Yeah,
just,
a couple of clicks before after turtle, right?
that is correct.
Yeah.
Before it's noticeable. So this is a good way to win the longest airtime. They're gonna go by the time of the video, I guess. Greatest jump height. So make sure you put your camera way down low. I don't know how they're gonna count this.
It looks like you could win $500, more than that. $520 altogether.
So best, I don't think they're gonna award this to all the same guys. Best performance award. Not sure what they mean by that, but they do have kind of an explanation. I am not gonna bother reading all the explanation. And they also have a lucky draw. So randomly selected participants, which is nice.
Military.
Top
Is
5
military new?
video views like receive a gift pack.
No, military's been around for a while.
See, I don't like this. The top 5 videos that will have the top views and more likes will receive this. So in other words, is if you have a lot of followers, if you you'll get gifts, and they're the one that don't need the gifts.
60,000
Well,
yeah,
but they're using that to gain more traction. To get more people watching it.
Yeah, and if they have somebody that has a lot of views and the guy participate, then they benefit from that.
Exactly.
Come
Yeah.
on, Beering.
If anybody's watched that thing run, you could see how durable it is. It just takes a beating.
So if you guys want to read that, pause the video when we're not on air, go back to that, then you can actually read the rules. I'm not going to bother because I don't think any of us is going to enter that, but if somebody will enter, just
Let us know.
hop in. Yeah, so you get to choose the
Yeah, I know.
category you want to be in. Or maybe, can you select all of them? Yeah. So you can select all of them. And then you can submit. But guys, go have fun. They have a lot of cool things, and one car that I still want to get is probably this guy.
Yeah, I was looking at that one too.
You know, they, believe it or not,
that one's
they
nice.
actually have, they actually have
Oh, I like that.
availability.
So
I
They have
like
a
that.
good infrastructure for that,
Yeah.
The vehicles.
Bit pricey at 20 grand, but
Hey, Keegan.
oh, that's the
What's
win,
up,
the money
Keegan?
you
Yes,
can
it
win.
does, JD.
What's
Oh.
up? What's up, Jason?
It's got a lot of cool stuff. But what everybody's talking about the new king of the hill. This guy.
There's Keith's green,
Yeah.
green.
What is that? An Axial.
Axial SEX24 Dodge
it's
Power
24.
Wagon.
Okay.
The answer to the TRX 4M.
Yep.
Power wagon.
And I like this trailer a heck of a lot more than the Traxxas trailer.
Oh, that's a nice
Yeah.
trailer.
It even
Oh, yeah,
has
that's
hidden things to bring that use to have it right up to. There's hidden things.
Ramps.
Ramp.
Rams.
Hidden
Ramp.
pull out the
things.
side of
I
it.
love them hidden things. Oh, they're all around a barbecue, a fire pit running their RC.
Oh, they're
I'm
burning up the
sure.
RCs in this one. This one, they're
Oh.
burning up the RCs.
nice.
No, either that or they're throwing their light into the fire.
One or the other.
That's real stupid.
No, it's not. I've done it before. Done it in my backyard. It's kind of
Good
cool,
time.
actually.
What happens? It does it shrapnel?
No.
LiPo batteries don't shrapnel.
They don't
How much-
explode. They just have a
Shrapnel.
hot flame.
Watch
Well,
out for
shoot.
the shrapnel.
Just shoots an arc out of it.
So
Don't
there's
be
Joe just
scared.
grabs them while they're burning. He doesn't
Don't
care.
be-
Yeah, I
Shrapnel
just can't be a bitch. Just get them out of the truck.
Don't be scared.
Shrapnel.
If you're scared, say you're scared.
I'm scared. I don't use lipo.
Don't be scared.
I'm not afraid to say it.
Don't be a Keith.
I'm not afraid to say it.
there's a trailer.
I don't want to carry a bomb and 2 bombs in my pocket. I got enough
So that
bombs in
looks
my
like the
pocket.
trailer comes with the trailer hitch for the truck.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I guess the power wagon has part of it underneath there, so you don't need the whole entire piece.
Okay. And that's all the rails, how the rails are hidden under there.
I wonder, is that real wood on it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's plastic on the bottom and wood on top. They
This
grow
is
that tree real
wood
well.
That looks like plastic.
Yeah.
Molded plastic that make it look like wood.
Mm.
It's blood.
It's way too shiny for wood.
Oh yeah, it has its own light system too.
The truck they're putting on the back of it doesn't even fit. Has to go over the top of the wheel arches. Fuck.
That's okay. It's a crawler. It's gonna fit.
Yeah, right. You're right there, Sean. Yeah.
Exactly. You've seen it before like that.
It could be wider. Yeah. Like Sean, even a regular truck wouldn't fit on there.
Yeah.
Don't be a
Regular
Keith.
car.
That is merch gold mine right there.
Don't
Oh,
be
Yeah,
a
it
Keith.
is.
It is.
You don't want a wider.
That's the one John has.
And that's under $50. So under $50, a lot of wives won't bitch at this price.
$29.99.
You
Did you
gonna
say,
make a bet?
Keegan? it
Yeah,
shouldn't
anything
be
over
wider?
100, that's when it starts getting irritated.
You don't want.
You think over 100? Yeah, she's like, hey, what are you doing?
Right.
Nothing.
That's why I only spend $20 a week in this hobby.
Do you really?
Right.
And the Power Wagon, you're looking at 159 for the pre-release price. There's the green one.
Yep.
There, Keith.
It's a
Go on,
Dodge.
Keith. Woo!
That has all the same stuff, right? Portal axles and blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Yeah.
People still have wives. Dirk.
Dirk. Oh.
So
They could have made it a few inches wider, according to EE.
Oh, the Brit, the trailer.
Yes.
The trailer is as wide as the truck.
Yeah, that to me it's fair. The trailer is as wide as the truck. So,
So,
Car trailers, not though.
Because I can get
Right.
the
Car trailer's wider, ain't it?
I can get the power wagon tomorrow from.
And that's a car
RC.
trailer. Yeah, they should have put 2 more pieces of wood on each side.
What'd you say, Brad?
Max Paul says I can
Oh.
get the power wagon tomorrow from RC Madness.
Oh, next time you read the chat, say that person said it, so I don't know that you said it.
I thought I said it. I'm sorry if I didn't.
yeah, if ever you read the chat, Brad, or anybody, please do mention. In other
Who
words,
said it?
Their
Max
name.
Paul says, and then you say what he says.
Yeah.
So
Dirk
there's no
says,
confusion.
is there still wives?
No, that was someone else.
Oh, that wasn't Dirk.
No, it
has
wasn't.
anybody heard from Jack lately?
Oh, seen them.
Outback Jack.
Yeah.
He was on last night.
He was on
I watched
Nate
him last
It
night.
was on the other night, right?
Yeah, he was on
on
RC Remedies. Show.
Why, Sean? Do you have to give him a piece of your mind or something?
No, because I want to make sure he's around. I'll make sure he's around tomorrow night. I'll reach out to him.
Oh,
Yeah, he
there's
was-
a blast from the past. Radioactive Scale RC paying us a visit.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
How we doing, guys?
So I guess
Okay.
you're all set up in your basement now, your new basement, because last winter, I think, or last summer you moved,
at
or
that.
last
Yeah.
year?
Yeah, last summer we moved. Yep. So kind of set up. Yep.
You
Okay.
you paint the walls gray, didn't you?
Just the top part here. Yep.
it looks like it's got a nice RC paneling on there too.
You should have said, no, it's blue.
It's blue gray.
And let me, can I ask you a personal question?
Yep.
When you set up your surround sound, did you center your speakers to your couch
Oh
or?
my God! Do we have to go this way?
He has more than 3 speakers, I think.
I see Radioactive has 3 3D printers.
Yes.
Three
Can you
out of
tell us
that.
about that? Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, 3 out of the 7 that are behind me. There's actually 7 there.
I
Wow!
was gonna ask you if you set them
Yeah,
up.
I got 1 in the closet in front of me, 2 in the closet in front of me, and the 5 behind me.
Nice.
You're going to be
And the 2 that's in the closet are Canadian.
Yeah.
Are they coming out of the closet? Are they ever coming out of the
Be
closet?
quiet there, Sean. You see that TF2 sitting
I
up
know,
there?
I
You
do.
know,
I've
Put that
just been
sucker in the closet.
I've just been looking over your head since you got on here.
Radioactive. You should. I mean, you could really be a major manufacturer with 7 of them.
Yeah, I've been not printing a lot lately. I've got a friend that lives just on the other block behind me here that I met on Instagram before I moved, and he's a huge RCer and he's a big builder, big time builder. So I've been printing him quite a bit of custom stuff, but I've been working and I haven't had much time. Like I didn't get out much trailing this year at all.
It'd be cool to see all 7 of them running at the same time, like it would be in a factory.
It gets pretty warm in here when I got 2 or 3 of them going at once. So yeah, 7 would heat it up in here pretty good.
You'd start sweating.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I have to go to my brother's. I think he can engineer me something, but on my Cross RC, my truck that I'm gonna kind of make a trailer, I want the back suspension to go down. So the shocks are gonna have to be on servos. So when the servo goes, it's just gonna squat.
Yeah.
So I have to engineer something to hold 2 servos because I could get away with one servo, but I'd rather have two just because it'd be cool to make it go like make it dance, in other words, just like the hot rods do.
She's a
Oh.
trailing
Low
arm.
riders.
Yeah, trailing arms.
Or what's that? What's the cantilever suspension?
That's it, cantilever, yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the word I was looking for.
Yep.
Set the pivot on the servo.
Exactly.
Think about it. Some of the best handling cars in the world use cantilever suspensions.
But the trick is to mount a servo somewhere and on the back chassis, so it's actually low, and it's going to actually actuate that cantilever system. Or I've seen a guy do it here in the guy that owns 110 Hobby. He's got it directly on the shock, like with a long arm, a servo arm on the shock, and you just actuated his servo and it goes up and down, no problem. Works pretty good.
No, I didn't even think about putting it right on the servo horn.
Yep. If you use a long servo horn, it goes up and down very easily.
Did you see what Derp says? Derp says the Tank RC have, you heard of Funk Audio before. They had make a 24-inch sub, 10,400 watts, 300 pounds brake you house with that thing.
Cool. But I think that's going to be a little big to fit in RRCs. Maybe an SCX.
You'd rattle them to pieces.
Yeah.
Egan, you're running tomorrow night, yeah? All right, now I want to get you on the panel tomorrow night as well. I just reached out to Jack as well. I want to get some of all the old crew thank you as well, because tomorrow's the 2nd year anniversary of Steve-O's passing.
Okay.
Wow.
So I want to try and get some of the old crew all on tomorrow night.
Cool.
So I just reached out to Jack there as well.
You're going live tomorrow?
Yeah, Friday night.
We're going to reminisce and chit chat. You're going to make us
Yeah.
cry.
How's your raffle doing?
It's dead in the fucking water. So I actually have a different video I'll put out on it where I'll take it outside, so it's sitting, so you can actually see it outside.
I got to send you some money for 3 tickets.
You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 2.
I'm gonna cut my evening a little short tonight. I'm kind of had a long week and I'm tired, so
You leaving?
yeah, I'm gonna call it a night.
Bye,
So
Joe.
I'll see you guys. Have a good
Thank
evening.
you very much.
Have a good night.
See ya.
So how many people have given to your thing, Sean?
I know, like 25 or something.
25. And you're selling how many tickets?
Under.
100?
They're only $10 a ticket.
Yeah.
He's quarter of the way there.
This one has a truck trailer, and when I was cleaning it off the desk the other day to take it outside, a fucking RC 4-wheel drive winch fell out from under it, so I threw it on top of the trailer. From the next video, I'll just give a winch and stuff with it too. You put the winch off the truck or on the trailer, whatever the hell you want to do.
Why, was it installed and it just fell off, or?
No, it wasn't installed. It was just when I was cleaning shit off my desk. That's the thing with my desk. There's so much shit on my desk back in New York. Stuff I buy and then I don't even realize I have it and I buy it again. And then I'm like, oh, I already had that. I do that all the time. Like I've got stuff here, like this desk I'm sitting on is just filled with crap again already.
Yeah, I do
And
it
the
all
couch
time,
over there,
too.
look at the fucking couch over there with crap too. It's like fucking crazy. I gotta finish this truck that I'm working on and get this shit all cleaned up. I'm trying to get. I have to even. I've got a fucking little screw head in my hand trying to do something with my fingers in inside the cab, the
Right.
truck. So I can't even get a fucking screwdriver out. It's annoying my happiness.
Hey, Nicole.
JD says I have seen a few winches fall off of a truck bumper.
Yeah, I've seen a few getting ripped off too.
Oh, yeah.
Ripped off.
Bumpers get ripped off.
Yeah.
Winches.
That's still one thing I got to do is put one on my comp rig.
Yeah.
I got to put one. I got way too many things to do.
You need to finish your fucking truck.
Yeah, but now I'm into this speed run challenge, which I'm fixing the TTO1 and TTO2 to upgrading. Now I got to fix the TTO2 because I don't know how to friggin' drive.
Sound like you got some issues.
Yeah. I'm gonna fix it to go
What's up,
fast. And I'll
Joaquin?
send it to Brad for him to go fast with it.
Brad won't go fast with it.
Brad won't go fast.
It's not really nice to these people. They send me an email. Hey, they got $302 off shipping when you spend $30,000. $45 off shipping when you spend $1,500.
Wow, that's a
There
good
you go.
deal, man. $45 off shipping.
Yeah. That's two hobbies.
What is the shipping? 300 and something dollars?
Yeah.
I got an email from Texas today, a bank in Texas that told me that somebody said I died, so I need to confirm with them that I'm still alive so that they don't send it's $6.5 million that I got sitting in the bank in Texas somewhere. They want me to reply.
You're
I
rich.
had to text them back. Hello from the other side.
I will drive and get that for you, Tank, if you split it with me.
That's fine.
Might be waiting a while.
Yeah.
Oh, where's that?
No, I forwarded the
I guess
email
it's
to
gonna be
fraud
the
department.
The fraud department.
So the fraud department in my company, man, they piss me off something serious.
Oh, yeah?
They actually send out some like fucking fake pushing emails to see if like how many people actually open the link, and then if people open it, then you have to sit down with the IT people and go over this class like about not opening links, and get the fuck out of here, people, would you?
Company phone.
Yeah, it's like, do you know how many things I have fucking going on during the day? Never mind to look and see, oh, is this email a fucking scam or not? Like, you know? Oh, fuckers.
That's cool.
Hey, Guru, how you doing?
Man, I don't know.
Recreation.
I'm just gonna
how
paint
you
it
doing?
black.
Hey, Recreation.
What's up, Brad?
I can't wait till other people do big events here in Canada. I miss that, all the people getting together, just like you guys are doing right now, but there's nothing in Canada right now.
You need to have a really big bash for on-road, since that's the thing right now.
The biggest problem is organizing it, and nobody wants to take time to organize.
Help you, right, Tank?
Here's why people don't want to organize. When you start organizing, that's when everybody else wants to organize with you.
With me? With you, you say?
They want to put their so
Yeah,
They want to put their 5 cents in, you mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians.
Exactly. Brad, please tell me that's not the first time you've heard that.
Regardless if it's not the first time I've ever heard it, it's still funny.
Well, it sounds like it's the first time you ever heard that.
Hey, Bushman.
Bushman?
Because I've asked some people to help in organizing such an event, and nobody contacted me. So, and then a few months later, some of the guys said, "So, are you organizing it?" I go, "No, nobody stepped up to the plate to help. Like,
No, right?
you
Yeah.
cannot do it by yourself." But just like Unknown said, a lot of people threw in some ideas. You should do this, should do that, should do that. Yeah, right. All by myself. Like, no, thanks.
Yeah,
Hey.
they'll give you the ideas, but they don't want to step up to help you do it.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Radioactive, aren't you? How far are you from Frank?
He's
Across the
New
country.
York to LA.
That
That's how
sucks,
far it is.
Tank.
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
help you a lot,
4,000
man.
kilometers.
Okay.
Yeah.
That Bushman should be helping you. He's decently close.
Bushman has his own things to deal with. And plus he's 2 hours away. It would be very hard for him to do stuff. Like for organizing a crawling event, you need people to either build bridges and once in a while go there and do some trails when it comes close to the time to actually do the trails.
Yeah, clean them up and stuff.
To organize everything, you got to get some people to organize to get the insurance, to get all the paperwork's done, and like there's a whole tons of stuff to do to organize.
Logistics, a logistical nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Because even if you were to do it on somebody's property, you still gotta get insurance.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
Still
you
gotta, okay, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. So
Guru says he has to wait for his promoto till October 12th.
Wow.
Sucks.
I can't
That's
believe
not
that they are that much in back order.
Right?
For your birthday.
I need to order it now so I can get it for Christmas.
JD says, hey, Tank, those are the same people that will bitch the most.
yep.
Yeah. So true.
And if I organize it, that means my family can't compete.
Right?
Friends and family, that means a shitload of people, friends.
Yeah, you get new friends and new family.
Yeah. Oh, what's the name of the day? What's the name of the day on
Name of the day.
the name for the shout out?
How about
Oh.
Let's change that.
Dirk hasn't figured it out yet.
I saw that storm had passed, but it's still.
Josh hasn't either.
Oh, that looks cool. I'll put 2 horns on there. I can find the other one.
Raining right now by me.
Thunder and lightning like crazy.
Forgot to do the word of the day.
I gotta find something I need to put on the top of my
Oh yes, and I
radiator.
forgot to mention, Poor Boys RC is not with us today. He is gonna be, he has a date tonight, so.
Oh.
Hope he scores.
So
taking out the old Corolla?
Hope she plays.
and the word of the day, I didn't mention it in the phrase that I just put, so I just said. So that's the
I
word
hope
of the
she
day.
likes RCs.
You hope she likes RC? Yeah, she likes RCs.
Yes. Oh, cool.
She wants to paint one for him or paint some for him.
Oh, really?
I'm to paint him.
Did you say she wants to paint him?
This is
Yeah.
ridiculous, this glue.
Oh, yeah, I would love to paint a woman, especially with some chocolate.
Jem's hobby figured it out.
Use my tongue.
Well,
as a-
you know, he's a detective.
Yeah.
That's
That does give him skill level, that's for sure.
Inspector
Right, Doc?
Clouseau.
Bushman said, A-OK that way. That's what he said. It's A-OK to go that way.
I figured the word of the day would be dumpster. 'Cause that's what she did.
It should have been. It should have been.
True.
That's too high of a detective mind you got there, man. Yeah.
He probably would have picked that next.
And that dumpster, I believe the dumpster, what color do you think that dumpster was?
Green.
Was it
British
green?
Racing,
It was red.
British Racing green.
Hunter Green.
It was Keith's favorite color.
There you
I
go.
don't know what green looks like, so.
Oh yeah, that's probably Hunter, kinda, a little bit.
Help, Guru says, help me. I'm being held captive by a 38-year-old gorgeous lady.
Is
Kinda like-
TTXR2 green
I hit it pretty much in the center here.
right there?
There in the center.
Did it
Yeah,
go
your
boom?
favorite color, Keith.
Tank?
Oh yeah, it went boom.
There's another one next to it that's green too.
It went about.
Yeah, that's a flat green. The other one's kind of glossy. That just sucks you didn't have it on camera, Tank, man.
I know. I thought I was recording, but I was not. And plus,
We know
the
how it
guys
is.
at work decided to wait for me, and all day they were pushing me. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then at 3:30, they're there. Okay, I got to go home now. It's good enough. Let's go do it. So 3 of them got outside and they were watching me. So they were making me even more nervous. And I was trying
Yeah.
to push the car. Like, come on there. And it was, no, it was not a good day.
He's got a good show.
It is a dumpster, Nicole.
I know how that is
Horrible
with
when you don't
recording
film your
though.
runs,
It's
isn't it?
like you check it twice and then something happens and it's not recorded. Like, what the?
All them standing there. You can do it.
Did they laugh when you hit the dumpster?
Oh, they all ran to the car because I said, oh boy, I broke it. And then they all stood up and came and looked.
Oh, okay. But they didn't laugh?
They all laughed, pointed and laughed.
No, they did not laugh. They were sad because the car was broke.
That's the difference between Canadians and Americans, because we would have
Yeah.
laughed.
Yeah.
They all came up like, sorry.
Yeah, you dumbass.
It would have been such a nice video because at the start I went far and I was coming and I was doing not bad. But
You
then
went
the
far, you
car,
were coming? What?
Right,
car hit-
huh?
yeah, the car hit a kind of a groove going like this, and it actually flipped, and then it landed on its roof, and then started spinning like this on the roof, coming towards me while it was spinning.
Oh,
It just stopped spinning right at my feet, like it was like perfect. And I filmed it coming. I go, oh darn, and then I hit the stop, but I was still pointing down, and then I flip it back on its roof, and you see that, and then I hit stop again. But I thought it was recording, but
yeah.
it wasn't. So the only thing you see is the car on its roof stopping, and then me putting it back on its wheels. So you don't see the
Oh,
whole
that
thing.
sucked.
It was a nice shot. It was nice.
So yeah, so after it hit the dumpster, it spin towards you on its roof. right?
No, I did not hit anything then. But I
Oh,
kept
okay.
driving for a good 5 or 10 minutes. I was trying to get the speed. And it said just at the end, I just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna run it.
After he was coming, he missed the money shot.
Yes.
Yeah, after he was coming.
When it was coming, I missed the money shot after.
Yeah.
Correct.
Got all excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keegan, what is that on your background?
Oh,
A measurement.
It's about that big. Missed it by
That
that much.
much. Right.
How much?
I know what you're doing though, Keegan.
I bet you do.
Building pallets.
What are you gonna do with all those pallets? Are you selling them or what?
Hoarding them.
Start a warehouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
He's gonna start a warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first thing it says, build pallets in the warehouse directions.
And then you're gonna need radioactive to print you some shelves for the warehouse.
Yeah.
Right.
If with 7 machines going to make them.
How many machines you got?
He's got 7.
Right now.
How many?
7.
Evan?
7 printers.
So I got 8 because I got one in a box. So
Oh,
jeez.
Oh, now
But
it's 8.
yeah, the one that's in the box pissed me off, so I threw it back in the
you
box.
just left it in the box.
Yeah, it pissed
That's
me
a little
off.
bit better than the closet, I guess. I mean,
It's in the
worse than the
closet, in
closet.
the box.
Yeah.
In the closet. I still have some stuff from you that I did not even open up, but it comes in nice packages. Here's Call to Crawl, which he sponsored
Those
in
are on the-
2022. This
Oh,
year I
vacuum-
did not do it. What?
He staples those, or does he vacuum seal those?
Stapled. They're on ziplock like this.
We're talking
a
about
medic.
them
There's
pallets.
a battery and a fire extinguisher.
And a medic pack.
And I even have a folding table.
Yeah, you're one of the few.
4 inches?
No, it's a 6-foot table.
Okay.
I had it on my on-road racing one day, and then this dad comes with his daughter to see the event, not to participate, just to see. No, it was a boy, or was it a daughter? I can't remember. I think it was a daughter.
Brian,
I had it on my table, and then the little kid keeps playing with it, like taking it out. He goes, "Oh, this is nice." Taking it out, put it there, and like I see that, I go, "Okay, now don't play too much with it because it's just plastic. If she pulls on it too much, you'll break it." So
Brian,
I said, just put it away. Put it away.
Brian, what can you make an RC dumpster?
I think that's one, I think.
Oh, there is files.
Yeah,
for it.
there's files for them.
Actually, I think Radioactive should do it with his e-printers.
We're radioactive. How do you do that with the tank RC and the label? I mean the sand rails.
What do you mean? How do I print his name in different colors?
Or is it like down or is it all flat?
So I
No,
print I got a ladder right here, actually. So the ladder is
Yeah,
printed
see, it's like cut out, right?
yeah. So the ladder is printed with a hollow center, right?
Like that.
So there's
Okay.
nothing in the center, and then I print the nameplate separate.
Okay, and then glue it in there.
That's right. So the bottom of the nameplate is the same color as the board, right? So I started off with, say, for this one with a red bottom. And
Right.
as it comes to the numbers, my printer stops. I do a filament change to the color I want, and then it just goes and finishes.
Okay.
And then
We're
I
wondering
just,
that.
yeah,
You
I
can
just
program it to build a canoe and then it'll stop. That's what I did with mine.
yeah, you can do a filament change in the G code.
I thought Nathan was coming in. What's going on?
Yeah, the other day we're talking, how do you do that?
Yeah, it's just a filament change. So I made my boards so that I could hollow out the center and put anything I wanted in there.
Yeah.
So I have that space to make whatever type of board people are looking for. Like I did a whole bunch Run for the Drum 2023 this year. In May, we had a big event that I went to that Lyle usually went to when he was here. And I made 15 boards, I think. And we had a swap meet at the start. And I took a pretty good sized basket of 3D scale printing stuff. And I couldn't even go look at the swap because I was so busy. I sold over $1,100 worth of 3D printing stuff.
Nice, man.
And like I'm selling it for like $5 for
You're on camera. Don't incriminate yourself. The tax now comes. You're on camera.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did really good. Yeah, and I'll probably do it again next year for the event too. But I didn't even get a chance to go see the other tables and the other swaps. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I'll do as much.
Frank, he says he emailed you.
I looked earlier. I didn't see an email, but I'll look again. And now there's an email.
I thought it was like all one print, but it's separate. So
I can
yeah,
do
that
it in one
makes
print.
sense.
You can do it in one print, but you'll get that different color in the bottom. So I could go
It'll be
all
the
the way up to
same.
the red.
Yeah.
And then when you do the stop print, it's going to change the print for the rest of it, right?
Right.
So you have to make that board hollow and then make your nameplate separate.
Yeah, that makes sense now.
Eric, you still there?
Yeah.
You get a direct drive yet?
Yeah, I got one. I haven't put it in yet because I have to build a desk extension I'm going out this weekend.
Yeah, man, they're amazing.
I know, I
Unbelievable.
heard. I've been reading up about it.
The detail you get out of that sucker compared
I
to
know.
a Bodum 2. Oh my God. It's
So,
amazing.
Brad, I took one of the Tamiya bearings and I cut a piece of wood out of it like that. And I put it through the shaft of my steering wheel.
Uh-huh.
So it won't, it'll run, the steering wheel will go smooth.
Now that looks like a high quality Tamiya bushing, not a bearing.
Yeah, a bearing, yes, bushing, I'm sorry, yes, a high tamale, yeah,
Hey, Nathan.
bearing, bushing,
Hi, tamale.
high tamale bushing.
No, the ones in my Stinger and whole shot were very good bushing.
High tamale.
So what is the high quality bushing? Is it the plastic one or the brass one, Brad? Where we're debating that,
Brass one.
the brass one, okay.
But the ones you could tell the quality of the brass and the Stinger, the Jag Stinger and whole shot were really good.
They were
And they,
shinier.
they spun like they were ball bearings.
You could bite them with your teeth like a gold coin. You can tell.
Arr. You can tell
On
the
the
difference.
side, though, you don't
Gold
want to
and
touch the
brass
front.
are soft metals, so
Tell the difference of quality.
Uh-oh, scores time.
Okay, I figured out how to unmute myself. That's good.
Good job.
There's the Yankee.
I thought Frank didn't like me. He wasn't gonna let me in.
no.
I did not notice until you meant light, and then I noticed there was a one on my thing. I usually keep more closer eye, but sorry.
No worries.
When I took the front end of the TT02 out to change the spur gear, I noticed that I had still plastic bushings in there. So in the front, or sorry, in the rear, where I did put two bearings, but I still have the brass bushing on the output shaft. And I guess I still have plastic bushing on the
You
wheels
better not-
also. So I'm debating to change them or not, but I think I'll leave them there until I get more slop.
I know I've told this story before. When I first got my first Hornet, we used plastic bushings it came with. I ran it at high speed and it fused the gears to the gearbox. We had to buy a whole new gearbox as the bushings melted.
I guess the quality wasn't high on those.
That plastic just melted the gears together and everything onto the. It was awful. This was back in '82.
Tell me what's different today.
Yeah, things are different today.
Not
Tell me
too-
what's different. They
They're
still come with
different. The plastic,
bushings.
the
They still
plastic,
come with Phillips head screws.
Sean, the plastics are better. I don't know about the bushings though, but the plastic is better on.
Still come with plastic bushings. They still come like Phillips head screw. Look what I have to do because they come with stupid Phillips head screws. I can't even get a nut driver. I have a little fucking Phillips head.
They have a lot of the
When they put the screw inside the cab, I can't even get a screwdriver inside of trying to use this with my fingers. Yeah.
That's not the
I
right
told
tip.
people they're starting to come
Yeah, that's
out
not
with
the
more
right
X
tip,
hardware
Sean.
for their shit.
But it
GIS.
is, but
You need
it is.
GIS.
It's the only one I can fit into this fucking thing
That's what she said.
where the hole is and where the piece has to go.
At least they're not regular screwdriver, like a slot.
No, they're not.
That would be bad.
No, but a lot of them are coming with hex hardware now in their newer kits. So
Oh wow.
Well.
2023. There a lot of them are coming with it. Come on, Brad.
It's a marketing game and try to make as much money as you can. That's what Tamiya is all about.
Yeah.
They probably have the same screws from 1986 in a box.
I know, yeah.
You just still use these. They're good.
You mean we gotta change the die? No chance. Oh, it's fun.
Crazy. So
Vagina.
anybody got any plans for this weekend?
Speed
Trailing.
run. Oh,
What?
Yes, I'm gonna do a dust run.
a dust run, you usually do mud runs.
That's
Yeah,
a
but it just hasn't been raining out here for, I don't know, 8 months. So I'm gonna do a dust run.
So Muddin' Monday is gonna be Dustin Monday?
Dustin Monday. Yeah, I'll do that too. was gonna bring the Stampede out for right out there for a dust run, but I'll bring Duckman and Beefield out too.
Just take the hose out and put it in a hole somewhere.
In the dust, yeah.
Yeah, it'll turn into mud.
Problem is, I don't want to waste the water, man.
I'll just do a small little puddle.
Frank, what are you running in your Clodbuster there? Is that all stock?
Clodbuster is stock.
Yeah. I noticed it last night.
Okay.
I see it now.
Yeah, the front end is down there.
Okay, Derp says, been eyeballing the RC Pro Rowdy 128th Drifter. Might get one this weekend.
Nice, Dirk. That's
They look
Dirk
cool.
or Dirk?
The
Dirk
128,
with the P.
Oh,
the
Dirk.
128
Pro
Drifter.
Rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Not Psycho.
We don't know for sure.
Those little drifter looks cool. I don't like the price tag with them, but they look nice. But it's amazing what they pack in a small little package like that for all the electronics and all this stuff there. It's,
Oh, yeah, you should see the 187 scale ones.
That's
They
amazing.
put everything in them, even lights.
That's what she told me was amazing how my small package worked.
Then you woke up.
Yeah.
No, if I was sleeping, it wouldn't have been a small package, Kurt.
Radioactive, do you
I
still
dream big.
Do you
Sorry,
still do a lot of 3D printing for other people or for products?
I haven't done much over the last year since the move,
Okay.
but I'm still printing. I just don't do a whole lot. I did a lot for the run for the drum this year, but for myself, right, and my own selling of my own stuff. But
I forgot you moved from Ontario and you moved to British Columbia.
no, I just moved from northern Alberta to the prairie southern heat Alberta. I'm closer to the U.S. border now. Like
Montana.
I'm an hour from the U.S. border.
Oh,
You're just down from Calgary, just a little lower than Calgary.
Well,
yeah.
You know, by where Yellowstone is, you got mountains and hills out there, right there by the border. Where about
I'm 2 hours from the Rocky Mountains in Canada. Right,
They
I'm
got
2
Rocky
hours.
Mountains in
I'm 2
Canada?
hours east of Calgary, which is the Rocky Mountains.
what's the name of the river that separates Montana from Alberta?
Couldn't tell you.
River.
The river that separates what, Brad?
There's a river that runs in northern Montana that separates parts of Alberta and Montana. There's a little river.
Oh, really? I don't remember.
There ain't no
there.
river down here. There's just nothing but prairie land and dry grass. There's no river
here,
down
man.
There's creeks.
Is it green?
Is it green? No. The river?
My grass ain't green.
Are you looking for that river so you can go boating with RCs?
Yeah, you probably could. Radioactive says I live in the same town.
Yeah, Derp, yeah.
I didn't know Derp was a Canadian.
You betcha.
Hey.
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 Easy now.
All the best guys are. Come on now.
What did you say? What did you say, Kurt? And then you woke up.
Yeah.
His cousins.
Drowned in your cornflake.
Well, I'd just like to thank a bunch of subscribers. There is a few people that messaged me offering me parts for the TTO2. Thank you very much. But I did buy them new because it was too expensive to ship from the US anyways.
No used parts.
And it was only $50 to get all the parts. So I just figured I'm just going to buy the parts instead. There was not enough. So thank you very much. And also Sang has a complete TTO2 kit that he's willing for me to go into it to actually fix it this weekend so I can get it running ASAP to do my runs.
That's
And
good.
then once my part comes in, I give the trees to him. So Sang offered that to me. So very nice of Sang to do that.
So
Yeah,
you
that's
could
nice
take
to
it from
say.
Sang
Yeah.
and give what you bought to Sang.
And
That
the
is what I'm
numbers
gonna
won't
do.
match.
It won't match. What do you mean? They're TTO2 parts. Everything's gonna match. They've been doing it for 20 years.
I said the VIN numbers won't
VIN
match.
numbers, yeah.
Yeah, that's chop shop stuff right there.
Yeah.
No, but I like the RC community. Everybody's there to help each other.
Yeah.
And they're generous.
Yeah, they're generous, and just like Kurt has been doing with Jem, and Jem's been doing with me, and with KBRC 13, and everybody's been helping each other. Top
Yep.
Speed has been helping some people. Like, it's just, we're in this for the fun of it. It's not to be better than somebody. It's just we're having fun. That's what we're doing.
Right.
Josh said he blew his more transmission
I'm having
up. I had
fun
mine
kicking
out
your butt.
almost. Had it out before he even was finished.
And I'm just happy now that Kurt actually is doing speedrun with his TTO2. I've been bugging him for a
Yeah,
long
that
time.
makes me happy too.
Hey, Queenie.
Bye, Queenie.
Hey, Queenie.
He was gonna send me that.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was, eh?
But yeah,
And he's glad he didn't.
and I'm glad he didn't too.
Oh, you would have had fun with it, Keith.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have had as you. I mean, you're going fast. I wouldn't have been as fast as you, Kurt. So
Look, you could have beat Tank. He's only at 12.
Yeah.
oh, damn it, Kurt! Why did you send me that?
Ta-da, ta-da. I spent $30 on getting a brand new friggin' battery, NIM battery. So now I'm gonna go for it.
$30. You can get like 2 lipos for that.
Right.
Yeah, certain companies will sell 2 lipos for around that price.
But
You
don't
get it.
forget, I'm in
Thanks,
Canada right
sir,
now.
Brad.
Yeah, I know, but you can still get deals.
Not in this country.
That's terrible then.
And for the record, it
Which
wasn't.
is crazy considering most of the lithium in the fucking world is actually mined in Canada.
Yes. They could be the ones to supply for electric cars.
They are the ones
And
that
they could-
supply.
They can
And-
take the power away from China.
No, but you're not understanding, Brad. So all the people that drive their electric cars don't actually understand. If you do your research and do your history, the lithium is actually mined in Canada, put on boats in Canada, shipped to Norway. In Norway, they build the fucking batteries and then get put on another ship. It goes from Norway to China to get put into the cars. So all your carbon footprint is actually 20 times bigger in an electric car. So if they do the research, they would realize like what actually is put into an electric car.
So that's probably where the batteries are in our cars too. So in our little cars. But I know a lot of lipos are built in the, not in the US or Canada. They're built somewhere else. So not sure where.
Probably China, Tank.
Yep. Just looking at the chat to see if there's anything interesting. No, nobody's talking sense in the chat.
Oh, I was gonna say, for the record, it was my. I didn't want Kurt to send me it, so it wasn't his. He was gonna send me it. So the
I
RC
heard
community is still good.
I heard he said F you, Keith. If you're not going to respect it,
know
I'm
he
going to make
did.
it run
I did.
100.
That's what he said.
That's why I'm gonna print him one of those.
I'm trying to be, yeah, but as long as it's going on front of the toolbox thing, I'll be okay.
You got to print him a Dino Dick.
A
No,
dyno
I don't
dick.
want to. I don't want a tyrannosaur
Bring up
ass.
the Dino
My
Dick.
ass is sore enough. Did I say that out loud?
How
Yeah,
many
you
of those
said that
did
out
you?
loud.
How many of those did you print radioactive?
None. Jesus. None.
So Nathan, you said your lathe that you hate so much could actually do a decent job.
They got a dinosaur middle finger.
And resurface a commutator on a brush motor.
No, I can do it on the other one, the the green one is better.
Oh, but
Yeah.
they both could do it, right?
Yeah, you just have to, you know, cut at the right speed. I cleaned up a commutator
There you go.
that I almost burned out.
That's almost like the
That
Tyrannosaurus.
looks-
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
looks like
saying.
it looks like it's two different things.
Oh, it is. It's a few different things.
It's the
That's
beauty.
funny.
That's too funny.
So what are you gonna do with the one you hate?
I don't know. It's sitting here. It
This is
works.
Fingersaurus.
You have the directions for it too and everything?
Ain't not sending it to you, Brad.
If you there's actually a website you can go to for this. The Tool. It's The Tool is the name of the company.
I used to work with a guy with a name like that.
Oh, no, that was just calling him a tool. That
Yeah.
wasn't his name.
Oh.
They used to make the little stone tool that you could stick in the side of the motor end bell, and you could turn the commutator and it would like sand it
Oh, yeah.
flat again. I used to have I have one. I don't know where it went.
The commutator?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's like a sharpening stone type thing.
Something that would come off of a Dremel or something.
Yeah, but it was the same shape as the brush, and you stick it in and turn.
Oh.
Kind of rudimentary.
Dirt Vaughn says it's a flip-offosaurus.
Fliporosaurus. There you go.
And it's got balls too, right?
Yeah.
That's important.
Well, it's just like My Little Dinosaur. Did you ever see My Little Dinosaur?
Looks just like that without the middle finger.
You want to see My Little
Tyrannosaurus.
Dinosaur?
No.
No,
wanna see
Tyrannosaurus,
no,
man.
Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah.
Keep bringing the Soras out again. Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, he's got to pull it.
like
It
if
fell
he's got
down.
it that close, it's been.
What
there
are you
for
doing,
10
John?
gotta
years.
pull
Where's
it
it
out.
coming out of?
Pull it out
No,
of a
it
special
fell down. I
place.
got to bend
Is
down
it
and get it.
clean?
You gonna bend
it
down in
clean?
front of the Tyrannosaurus?
I got to bend down and get it.
I thought you
Is
just
it
turned it
clean?
around.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I am not going to present myself, so you guys
That's
can.
the ass of it. That's the top of it.
That's funny.
We'll leave the picture small for you guys.
were you guys talking about crawler kits earlier? 1/10, or was I wrong?
Crawler kits?
Which
No.
one?
We
Well, I
were
was-
talking about 124.
Oh, were you? Because I looked up the SCX10 Pro. It's a lot of money. It's like 400.
Yes, but it is worth it.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Oh, yeah.
When you build it though, it's not a lot of money. If you consider links are $100, frame rails are $80, center skid,
Yeah.
transmission, axles. It's actually the best priced package kit going right now.
It looks pretty good.
To get into a comp kind of.
Get
Right.
into a
Oh, is that a
competition.
comp crawler?
It's
What's the transmission? 2-speed?
No,
No.
it has
Oh, it's
1-to-1 or 40% underdrive.
Oh, okay. I really want to build like a real rock crawler. You know, ones that go up like this.
Go up like 90
Will that
degrees.
do that?
Yes.
They're pretty good.
is that's it.
Is that one of them?
Yeah, this is the Pro. So it's a 3.5-degree skid. It comes with the links. It comes with really, really nice shocks, even if they are just axial
Axial.
shocks. They don't
Yeah.
leak. They have, it's a forward motor. So the motor's up here and the transmission's back here. It has a pin on the side that you switch it from 1-to-1 or 40%. So basically I 3D printed this bed, which Harley Designs has for super cheap. It's like $2. for this bed and cage. But it comes with the bumper, the servo tray, all your links.
Is there a spot for a winch servo on in the front?
Yep.
Is what that is?
Right here.
Yeah.
Lays on its side there.
Is that just
Yep.
no tires, right? No tires in like
No
in
tires or
electronics?
wheels, no electronics.
No
I
body.
believe-
And no body.
I
Yeah.
believe
Just a
the
sh-
servo, you have the option of putting the servo on axle, I think. on that.
Yes. You can also do
Oh, yeah?
servo on axle.
Does it stay pan hard bar? Is it
Is it pan
No,
hard?
they send the other link for 4-link when you do servo on axle.
Oh, okay.
I did it for class 2, so I wanted it chassis mounted, which you can still have it on the axle, but you get 5 points for it being up here.
So are those metal drive shafts?
No,
They're the
That's
same
plastic
wild
ones,
bore,
right? Yeah,
Not-
them
but they
things
got-
never die.
but
They got
the
metal
axles-
ends, right?
the axles are metal.
The
It's a
tubes.
plastic center and the tubes
Oh.
are metal.
Cool.
Which they sell brass for now too.
And those,
Yeah, they
those
sell
drive
brass.
shafts are heavy or holding up okay.
Oh yeah, this thing's done great. Like Joe that was in here earlier, he broke his truck. He used it to finish his comp. I've comped it once or twice, but with me, I prefer the clearance of portals, and it's a whole learning to drive something with a little bit lower.
Yeah.
But I've taken it to every comp as a backup, and I ran it at a local comp down at that Country Junction, and it did great. And this is an old Axial
Mm.
F100 body that I butchered.
Let me see the transmission again real quick.
What tires?
So the
are they on?
transmission is like the new Element. It's part of the skid.
Oh, it's part of the skid. Okay.
Yeah. And then it's got the Ford motor mount. And it has, I don't know if you can see it very well. Right in here is the dog bone that goes from the transmission to the
Oh,
Ford
yeah.
motor mount.
The motor is there, the spurs in the front, the spur gear and the pinion is in the front. It's got.
And then it
Yeah.
goes out to the transmission from the
Yeah.
dog bone right there.
Right.
that's-
So you
Okay.
get transfer case. You get transfer case points for it too. Like Wyatt from Axial is the one that went out and
Oh, he's
he placed top 3 at nationals with this truck. Not
Yeah,
this one,
whatever.
but the
Yeah, it was something like
design.
that.
Yeah, whenever it was only a prototype.
Yeah,
And I'm
Wonderful.
sure it's all metal geared, right?
yeah.
He's in the chat. There you
I
go.
haven't seen
What's up, Tony? Sorry.
it's okay. I haven't seen a divorced motor mount spur gear pinion divorced from a transmission before. That's what they would call it in like
But
a,
it's the Ford motor mount, yeah.
yeah.
But
Vanquish has the same thing.
Which one?
yeah, they just have Vanquish is the same way. They just have a piece of plastic over it.
Yeah.
You know why they call it a divorce transfer case? It takes half your money to get it.
Separated.
Yeah.
Brian Watt is asking, which one is better, Gems, Axial Pro or that blue Vanquish you have?
Depends on which blue Vanquish you're talking about. This one or the one on the shelf up there. If I were going to comp, I would probably take the Pro. Then this is my Rock Pirates run, and this is what he was talking about with the Ford motor mount again.
Mhm.
And the motor's underneath, under this.
Is the transmission? Oh, the transmission's up though, right there,
No,
right?
Transmission is down
Yeah.
back farther.
It's built
it's
into
higher.
the.
Yeah, this is where the transmission is. This is just a plastic cover over the standoffs to the Ford motor mount. And
But
then
it's
you
not
can-
built into the frame, right? Like
No,
the
you can
axles
take it
was
off
built
the
into the
skid.
frame.
The-
Yeah,
Yeah, this one, the skid that you can take off.
you take off.
And then these levers will give you dig if you're running a servo on it. And this is 43% overdrive or 6% overdrive if I undo the set screw and move it forward on this lever.
Hmm.
And then this has the F10 axles. This is basically a stripped out Phoenix kit
Those are
on
like
the Rock
portals,
Pirates
right?
chassis. What's that?
Those portals.
Yeah. The Pro is straight axle. These are portals. The Rock Pirates though has a flat skid. So like
Yeah.
clearance and stuff is a little better with the angled skid.
Later E.
See you, Eclectic.
See you, electric.
Later.
Later.
Inner electric.
So what's wrong with the SCX-10 3 base camp kit?
Nothing. I got one of those over there too.
Because it's like 269 versus 439 or 420.
Yeah, that.
Oh, you're
well, the
talking
other
about
one's
that's
probably.
the builder's kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's two versions of the base camp. There's the actual ready to run, which has portals, and the builder's kit is straight axle.
Oh, so it's not a comp truck.
One's probably considered a trail truck, and one's considered
Yeah.
a rock crawl or a comp truck.
Both of them are pretty much trail trucks. Like Sean is talking about doing a base camp build off. The only difference between the ready to run and that kit truly is the kit comes with the dig for the transmission and it's straight axle. And so it's basically a 10-3 straight axle versus a 10-3 portal.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't like the dig or the 2-speed on my. I had a 10-3 Bronco.
Well, that's a different transmission than the 10-3 base camp. The 10-3 base camp is, what is it, a 5-gear, John?
Gear.
Or 4-gear? They call it a 4-gear, right?
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah. So it's more like the old school 3 gears than the 10-3 JLUs and
The
Broncos.
Bronco. Yeah.
Yeah. But Sean likes the 10-3 JLU transmission because it's better for scale builds because it's lower, like the Vanquish one.
Yeah, that's the only other thing is that the
That
Bronco
is lower.
transmission I like is tall.
Right.
I kind of miss that in a sense, in a little way, because when I lost the Sims, my crawling spot, all summer, I barely touched my crawlers. And because I'm kind of sad that I lost it.
Yeah.
And so I just stopped for doing crawling events. So I kind of missed that a little bit. Maybe next year I'll do some more events.
Either that or just break out a truck and just go for a walk.
Yeah.
And Nathan, if you, oh,
Yep.
sorry, Tank.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Nathan, Tony did a live build of that base camp builder's kit. If you want to see what it's like, CCXRC.
Okay.
Sorry, Tank.
No, all good.
Was that in the chat?
Yeah, Tony's in the chat, CCXRC. But I watched his live build he did on it.
Yeah, if you check out CCXRC's videos, you'll see it there.
Sure.
Where's my grinder? Where's my
Brown, it's right there.
Yeah, you're looking for a
the right.
crawler, huh?
Okay, it's 11:26. I am tired. I had a hard week also. So we're going to start saying goodbye, and we'll start with John Martin.
Hi, bye. Thanks for having me. See you on the next one.
Mhm.
Cool. Thank you. Jem's Hobby.
Thanks for having me, Tank. It's always fun. And hit the like button on your way out, everybody.
Thank you. Mr. N. Caldwell.
Hey, thanks for letting me in. Appreciate it.
Not a problem. And I'll try to remember to put you on the list for next week.
You won't.
Well,
I won't. No, I will. I'll try. Brad Kalman.
Thanks, Frank. Thanks for everybody who came onto the panel and who's in the chat. Hope you guys saw my finished build. On
I
the
didn't.
Oh, the wild one? Yeah.
wild one.
Cool. Radioactive Scale.
Yeah, thanks, Tank. Thanks for keep sending me the link. I know I haven't been on in a long time, so I appreciate you keep sending me the link. I'll start jumping in more often. And thanks everybody in the chat, and make sure you hit that thumbs up.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. Kurt RC.
Thanks for having me, Tank. Everybody have a great night and go run into a curb
Or a
You mean a garbage
dumpster bin.
dumpster?
or dumpster.
Or a forklift or
Go out there and break something. Top speed RC.
Doesn't matter how fast you break that, as long as you're having fun. Go
Yeah.
find out how fast you get. Have a good night, everybody. Catch you guys on the next.
Later. Unknown
Thank you
RC.
for the invite.
Thanks for the invite, Tank. It's always a pleasure. I'm always glad you're doing this. Hey, y'all be safe out there. I'm about to go get ready for a hurricane that might be coming my way. But other than that, have a great rest of the week. Stay green.
Thank you. KBRC 13.
Thanks for the invite, Tank, and thumbs up on the way out. And keep your RC muddy and your hamsters smiling.
Thank you. Sean.
Hey, everybody, thanks for taking the time to stop in with Tank every Thursday night and showing them the support. Tank, thanks for doing this show. As I did say earlier in the show, everybody that knows Steve O.D., we will be doing just like a reminiscent chat tomorrow night. It's his 2-year anniversary, so we will do like a reminiscent of Steve. So thanks, Tank.
Cool, Sean.
Cool. And remember that Sean's RC Adventures on his YouTube, he is doing a raffle for a Cross RC, and I believe you have a trailer with it.
There is a trailer, the lights, everything, the Cross RC, did all the lights, everything too.
And now he's actually throwing a winch with it.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Awesome.
it's your
What's it
choice
look
to put
like?
it on the trailer or on the truck. So just for the winch, it's worth it. It's $10 per ticket. So $10 to get a winch, and you get a free truck and a free trailer with the winch.
Yeah.
Awesome, good deal.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you very much for showing up here tonight and chatting with us. We had an awesome panel. We had a great time tonight. And we talked about a bunch of other things. And guys, go charge up some batteries and go out there and break something, because if you're not breaking anything like I did this week, you're not having fun. And I had a blast. I was smiling and I was having fun. See you guys.